Today, we're going to make 3 amazing woodworking projects that won't take more than an hour to build each. The first one up is from Anthony, a regular viewer of mine, so let's get straight to it. I have a couple of old oak floorboards that I'm going to use for this project. I'm going to rip them down the grooves on the underside and then I'll clean them up on the belt sander. Just cutting these down to a rough size so that I don't have to waste time taking the finish off of bits that aren't going to be used. The finish on these old floorboards is really tough, so I use an 80 grit sandpaper in an old belt sander to save the wear and tear on my thicknesser blades. And you might think I'm using the machine backwards here, but it actually helps as it's pushing the piece of wood into my backstop. With them 2 bits prepared, all that's left to do is put the template around it, which is available. Just let me know in the comments if you want it and I'll get it to you, and then we can get it cut out on the bandsaw. I'm just quickly cutting out the templates here and I'll transfer it onto the blanks. You can just stick these straight onto the blanks if you wish. Okay, so I've given them a quick sand over just to clean all the faces up. I'm going to put a small round over just on the top edges and I'm going to leave the bottom flat. I'm going to do that now with the router. If you're enjoying the video, please remember to hit the like button and leave us a comment. It really does help the channel and enables us to keep making videos like this for you. So I'm going to tidy it up now with a bit of hand sanding and then we'll apply a finish and it'll be done. I did some shaping by hand with the 80 grit sandpaper and then went over the whole lot with the 180 grit on the orbital sander. So there you have it, a nice oak wooden trivet. Goes together like so, nice and easy. For a round bottom pot, for a flat bottom pot, and stores nice and easily in a drawer out the way. For the second project, we're going to get some pallet wood prepared. Let's do that now. I absolutely hate waste, and these 3 bits of scrap have been playing on my mind since the last video, the farmhouse lantern build, as to what I can do with them. So I've come up with something. We need to cut them all to the same length and then we'll go on from there. So the first thing we need to do is cut the thin strip down to 1/2 an inch bigger than the width of the baseboard. It's going to go like that, but it needs to just have a little lip on it. And whilst we're here, we need another cut on one of the thicker pieces to 3.5 inches wide, which is about 90 millimeters. Doesn't have to be absolutely accurate. So you want 3.5 inches on one piece and 2 3/4 inches on the other. So with those pieces cut to size, we're onto the glue up. I'm just going to clamp these 2 pieces down to the workbench to make it easier for myself. All I'm going to do is just drill straight through Not even going to be too worried about where I do it. Just roughly the same place. Distance from end to there is all I'm aiming at, roughly. Fix in with screws, and then we'll put some dowels in straight after. And we're going to do the same here. We're going to glue it, drill it, and screw it. So I've just made a couple of plugs, and what I normally do to get these to fit a little bit easier is I just take the corners off or the edges off, and then they'll tap in a lot easier. So I'm just knocking all the edges off with a really coarse sandpaper, trying to give it that rustic, worn look. And there it is, finished with a Morel's Light Oak stain. These are selling for upwards of £26 on Etsy. I've just attached it to the wall with screws, but you could put keyhole hangers on the back. Let's jump straight on to project number 3. So for the third and final project, I'm going to take this grotty old floorboard, this oak stretcher off an old table, and this offcut of mahogany from an old shelf, and I'm going to turn it into something to sell that I hope is going to be really, really stunning. To start with, I'm going to clean up this grotty old floorboard. I'm going to put it through the planer thicknesser. Before I do that, to allow for snipe, I'm going to cut it oversized. And like before, I'm just going to get the worst of the finish off with the belt sander. I spent a good 5 or 10 minutes trying to work out how to work around these grooves. And as you'll see in a bit, I come up with what I think is quite a smart solution. After ages trying to sand the filth out of these grooves, I had to come up with another solution. So I ended up running my 6mm grooving blade down the length of the 3 grooves and across the ends of the base piece as well. I've got a design in my head for this, but I'm making it up as I go along with regards to dimensions. So I'm going to cut 2 pieces of the oak at 1 3/4 inches, and I'll adjust as necessary. And I need a slither of this that's going to be the same width as this board. So now what we're going to do is we're going to glue these together. I'm going to use a bit of super glue because I want a fast bond as well. A bit of spray. So this is the configuration I like. I think I'm going to have them at a 45-degree angle front to back, and they are 1 inch in from each side, and they're 3/4 inch from the front and back. So that's nice and easy. So it's 25mm in and 18mm in front and back. I'm going to fix them now with super glue and wood glue, and then we'll put the finish on. So I think for the finish, we'll just apply a natural Danish oil. And there we have it, a 2-watch holder. I'm absolutely over the moon with it. This one's going straight on my bedside table. You could obviously do a 3, 4 or 5-watch version of this, which would increase the price, but I think this would sell for £30 to £35 all day long. That's $40 to $45. And that's 3 profitable woodworking projects for you to sell. For more projects to build, check out this video right here. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all the channel supporters that have bought me a coffee this month. It really is appreciated. Thank you very much. And I'm absolutely amazed at 3,069 subscribers. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you.